Because their participation, their awe, their fascination, their questions, real, authentic, beautiful. This was the single-handed most beautiful, raw, and heart-tearing question I've ever gotten from somebody. There's this girl sitting in the front row. Looks normal enough, you know, you'd never know her story. She was probably, I think, middle school, so I think she was somewhere from 6th to 8th grade. I think 7th, the principal had said. You know, kids are asking about my soccer experience, and they're asking about different things, and this girl just nailed it. And it was more of a statement, and it went something like this. She said, how do you find yourself if you feel like you haven't been yourself for so long? Seventh grade. She felt like she hadn't been able to be herself for so long. How do we find ourselves? If we haven't been ourselves for so long, or maybe haven't felt like we've been able to be who God created us to be. Three things. The first is I want you to ask yourself, what brings my heart joy? What just brings me alive? And maybe you don't know what that is. And that's okay, that's actually really exciting. Because you get to discover it. Even though I was a soccer player for so many years, when that ended, I had a whole world to discover. I went on a quest for beauty. I went to art museums. I became a birder. Really, I love birds. They're like God's creation on display. There's 950 different types of birds in North America alone. Why did God create all those birds? Why are they blue and green and yellow and red and chirping? So I could delight in them. So I could delight in them. Everything in creation is speaking God's love story to us. Get outside today. Maybe you like trees. Maybe you like mountains. There's not really a mountain around here, sorry. Picture some mountains. Maybe you like really good coffee. Maybe you like playing sports. Maybe you like reading. I'm on a reading kick lately. Maybe you like art. Maybe you've never done art. Maybe you want to try doodling. I don't know. But God has placed gifts in your heart, one, so that you can delight in them, but two, so that you can share them with others. I've converted like 6 people into birders. My parents have binoculars now, birds. My best friend and I go out birding. It's so fun. We like go out hiking and then we look at birds. You know, it's not like, yeah, it's a little nerdy, but I love it. But then we get to look at God's creation together and reflect on it. Those are our gifts and talents, the ways that we bring love to the world. The second is recognize your uniqueness. What was the first thing? What did Genesis say when I read it? What does it say about all of us? The first thing?
That we're all making the image and likeness of God.
Yeah. Think about this with me for a second. If we're all made in God's image and likeness, right? And we're all unique, then we all reveal something unique about God that nobody else does. Think about that for a second. This is why I love traveling the country and speaking to people. This is why I love the fact that I get to look at each and every one of you. Because if we didn't come here this weekend, remember your name? Jalissa. If I didn't get to meet you, Jalissa, or even just look at you, I hope I get to know you. I get to learn more about God because of that. But if I didn't look at you, then I would know something less about God. Does that blow your mind? We're not random. You were thought of and uniquely created, just how you look. And beyond that, y'all, it's funny, I said this here like last year, and I had 2 identical twins like sitting in the front. And like, nobody looks like you, and they just look at each other. Dang it. But beyond just what you look like, you all have unique gifts, talents, quirks. I love learning people's quirks. Dislikes, pet peeves, frustrations, temperaments. And that reveals something about God, because that's how He created you. That's how He created you. And the last way that we can get to know who we are is to know who God is. Right? Who's God? I'm still figuring that out. It's a lifelong journey, right? But if we're made in God's image and likeness and we're His daughters, then who's God? I think for a lot of my life, I viewed God as somebody who was just, I don't know, like sitting up in the class. Like my Catholic upbringing, it's like, what did I learn? The 10 Commandments. Those are awesome and really important. But I just looked at them as a list of a bunch of things I could do. All right, if I follow this, I'll be a good person, God will like me. God wasn't personal. He was an authoritative figure. But here's the reality about God. God's a father. And I know some of us might not have a father in our life, or a strong father figure, or even a great father, but your father's not perfect. And sometimes we can project our fathers onto God. But the reality is that God is a loving father. He's a loving father who wants to know us personally. Or already does know us personally. I mean, gosh, He created you. He knew you. He thought you before you even existed. He loves you. And what's beautiful is He sent His Son, yes, to die for our sins. But there's this church document that says that Christ came to fully reveal man to Himself. Jesus came to show us who we are, to show us how to live. So what I want to do is I want to tell you a story. And it's a story you've probably heard a bunch. But I think because we've heard it so many times, we become numb to it. We become numb to it. Oh yeah, I've heard that before. I want you to just open your heart to it. It's a love story. And it started one day with a young girl, probably your age, 14, 15, who's 14, 15? A young girl, and an angel appears to her. Can you imagine that? Just going about your day. Angel appears to her. It says, "Hail to you, full of grace. I want you to have the Son of God." She said, I'm not married, like, how's that gonna happen? Oh, don't worry. The Holy Spirit's gonna overshadow you and impregnate you. What did she say? Yes. Yes, I'm the Son of God. Now, did she know what that all meant? So she said yes. So God, the God who created